James, first of all, many congratulations on your first-class wicket. We'll come to that in a moment, but I think many people, with due respect, probably hadn't heard too much about you before the last few days. So just tell us a little bit about how this week has unveiled.
Well, I mean, it started with a call on late Thursday evening. I had no idea. I got a call from Pete and I thought it might be that I'd be playing in the Notts team, but it turned out that he said there's an availability down at Sussex and they need someone to come down and play. So that was me.
That was Peter Moores?
That was Pete Moores, yeah, he called me. And then obviously I spoke to Farbs and Mick Newell and we just sorted it all out, got it done, got in a car and drove down to Hove.
So where were you exactly when you got that call? What time of night?
I was actually, if I'm being completely honest, I was in bed, in my bedroom, just sitting on my phone. I got a call from Pete and that was that.
So what time was that?
8 o'clock.
On Thursday night?
Thursday evening.
So, I mean, do you drive?
I did. I could have got a car, but I had all my stuff in my car. I needed to pick a few bits up, so I just got in the car and drove. I think it took me about 4.5 hours to get down. Safe to say I didn't have much sleep, and I was quite thankful we were batting first on Friday morning.
So did you know where on earth you were going? What happened when you got to Hove
I
at
did.
that time?
Colin was great, the team manager. He on the phone to me, same with Farbs and James Kirtley, the bowling coach. Everyone was great. If you need anything, let us know. They sorted me right out. Got into the hotel in the Doubletree. And yeah, it was all fine. It's just very late, as you can imagine.
So at that stage, you knew you were making your debut the next day?
Yeah, I did.
What was that like?
Oh, do you know what? I was a bit nervous when I first got the call, and then I had a lot of time to think about it on the drive, and I was just excited by the morning, really excited to get going. And as I say, thankful we were batting first.
You got here, you met your colleagues. Had you met any of these guys before?
I'm trying to think if I knew anybody. I don't think I did. I don't think I knew anyone. So no, I hadn't met anyone before, apart from James, the bowling coach. But yeah, I hadn't met anyone before. They're a great bunch of lads. Everyone's been real nice.
So you came into the huddle on the opening morning. What was said? Because there seemed to be something going on in front of you.
Oh, it was really nice. They presented me with the cap and obviously first class debut, so they gave me a real nice speech. James spoke really nicely. Real nice presentation and made me feel really big part of the group, and it was real nice.
Now there is an association to Sussex because you were born in Haywards Heath, I think. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, I must have watched my first cricket game here. I can remember sitting over in the tents behind us over there watching a game, playing here as a little kid, Sussex age group stuff, half county. Moved away when I was 14, but yeah, born and bred in Haywards Heath.
Wow, so it's almost like coming home, really. I mean,
yeah,
you had to choose anywhere to make your debut. That's a terrific story.
No, it's funny how these things come around, isn't it?
Tell us about then your journey through Nottinghamshire. How did that work?
Well, I was on the Darren Lima Academy in Australia just before COVID. And then COVID came round, nobody was seeing anybody, I wasn't in any setups, and then got a call from Kevin Shine at Notts asking me to come and bowl just the start of the season after COVID. Went in and bowled in the tent there, and they saw me, I think they liked what they saw, and signed me halfway through the season after I'd played a bit of twos cricket. And then that's where it started, 3.5 years ago now, I think.
Fabulous. And now you make your first class debut for Sussex. We've got to ask you about that wicket, not any old wicket,
no,
but a test player. So just explain what that moment was like.
Oh, it was great. I mean, I don't know if I could tell you much. The lads were great, they all got around me. Just really pleased to get it, nice to get underway, takes a bit of the pressure off, and then hopefully we can get 7 more tomorrow.
Well, let's hope so. And bowling here at Hove isn't easy. I mean, you clearly play here at age group cricket, but it's a bit different playing first class cricket, particularly running down the hill. Yeah,
the hills are a bit of something to get used to. I think each spell I've bowled here, I think I've got more and more used to it. I felt like I've got better and settled into my rhythm a little bit more. But yeah, it's definitely something to get a hold of. I bowled a lot in the morning on Friday, both ends, just to try and get a feel for the hills and stuff. But yeah, it's quite difficult. But no, I'm starting to adapt, I think.
And how have you found it? I mean, have you found it tiring?
Well, I haven't actually bowled that many overs, so I'm okay physically. I think actually after my batting, that was probably the most tired I was. But no, it's been fine. As I say, they've put me up in a nice hotel. The lads are all great. The food's really good, so the recovery's great. Yeah, no, all good.
And let's talk about your batting as well, because when you came out to bat, Jack Carson was going along nicely. I said to Jack, did he know you when he met you before? So how did that work out? And when did you get the feeling that Jack thought, yeah, this bloke can bat a little?
I don't think he thought I could when we first came out. He was rotating the strike a little bit, trying to keep himself on. And then I think Farb sent a message down saying, let him have a go. And I'm just really pleased I got him to his 100, to be honest. That's what I really wanted to do while we were out there. Get a batting point, get him to his 100, and then go from there. And I was so pleased for him.
Did you feel any pressure? And did you know he hadn't scored 100 before?
Do you know, I didn't. I actually asked him because I thought about it when he celebrated his 100. I asked him, "Is that your first one?" And he said, "Yeah." So it was great for him to get his first one. But no, I'm really happy that he got it.
That's another wonderful story. Tell us a little bit about this game, because it's ebbed and flowed, and that was an important wicket you got, because at that stage, Worcestershire looked like they were fighting back.
Yeah, no, I think the game's poised really nicely for us to go and win it tomorrow. I think a bit more of the same. We bowled really well this game. We've put 2 good scores up, which I think we've got more than enough runs on the board. So hopefully we come back, take 7 wickets tomorrow and win the game.
And just tell us a bit about playing with some of these experienced pros. What's it like along the likes of John Simpson? You've got Ollie Robinson. People have been sort of tapping you on the shoulder, having a word. What's that been like?
Yeah, everyone's been really great. Robbo's been really good to have at mid-off. Sim's been really good. So yeah, all been very helpful. Everyone's been really nice.
Does Ollie talk to you? I mean, how does that work?
Yeah, he does. He gave me a few words of encouragement. A couple of times I got hit for 4, which I probably needed. But yeah, no, it's been good.
And what about family? I mean, we saw your mum had driven up from Taunton.
Yeah, the whole cohort was here.
That is some dedication, you know.
Yeah, the whole cohort was here yesterday. I had granddad, mum, girlfriend. So today just mum and girlfriend. But everyone's got down when they can. It's been really nice to see them and have them around, and quite nice to have a bit of home come with me when everything was sort of moving around.
Well, it's been a wonderful week. Many congratulations on your first class wicket, 33 not out. What a week, and welcome to Hove.
Thanks, Adrian. Thank you.